but Naomi figurine and a deep blue tee. I don't really like that one, but I'll wear it for now. It's a little loud. Yeah, I freaking used to love dinosaurs, man. I no longer, I'm not as obsessed with them as I used to be. I don't know why. I guess you just eventually grow out of that stuff, you know? I want to see what this Naomi figurine is. Oh, it's just like the same as the Maki doll. Well, I'm not probably going to use that. Maybe I will. I'll keep it in my basement. Why is it always... Why are the lights always off? But yeah, I had a weird day today. Or I should say, I guess I had a weird night. Because... So I streamed yesterday. I did my 10 Master System game stream. Which, by the way, I hope I can get more people to watch, because those have been a lot of fun for me, especially. They haven't been super popular, though. But I'm hoping with, like, you know, I'm gonna do Genesis, I think, next. You know, with some of those, they might be a little bit more popular. We'll see. I didn't really expect the Master System out of all of them was gonna be the least popular no matter what I did. You know? And it's a weird little quirky console that exists, but I still think it's, like, important to, like, acknowledge its existence, you know? Because I feel like it's forgotten about a lot, and it's just it's Sega Genesis, Sega's, like, 8-bit console. It's like their NES, you know? They had a console, I think, before that, but I don't think about that one very often. I don't know what's on it. It might be... I mean, I'd have to explore it a little bit, but I really have never had the desire, so I've never have. It's a weird little console, the Master System, because, like, everything kind of runs pretty shit on it, and, like, the controls are not great. It's not a great console, all things considered. The NES kind of blows it out of the water. Which is weird because the NES is, like, pretty archaic by today's standards as well. The thing feels like it barely functions. Oh, I forgot the bridge. We have a bridge now. We'll just continue planting our... Oh, I forgot. Every time they build a bridge, it's always, like, these, like, wooden bridges. I don't know why they do that. Alright, let's see. Do we need a tree here? Anywhere? I'm still trying to get a perfect town. Yeah, so I played 10 Master System games. Some of them were good. I think Running Kick, or whatever it was called, was probably one of the standouts, I think, there. Can't really remember. I think a lot of the other ones were a little rough. Oh, there was one that was like a roguelike, which was pretty interesting. I forget what that... Oh, Dragon Crystal, right? That game was pretty cool. I did like that one, mostly. Yeah. I'll say. That one's not bad. There were some good ones. There were some interesting ones. I just like exploring the console and playing games I never would have, like, knew existed. Like, that's sort of the fun of it, is, like, exploring and finding something new that I have never heard of and seeing if it's any good or not. And I've been pleasantly surprised by quite a few of them, honestly. Like, the NES one, I felt like was especially successful in finding, like, some really interesting stuff. Like, the Tom Sawyer game was really good. Shatterhand was really good. Just some really, really standout games. There was the last one really surprised me, called Kickmaster or something like that. That one surprised me by how good it was. Yeah, it's a fun time. I recommend, you know, if you got time, maybe, you know, maybe check out those. I do upload the VODs to my VODs channel, which should be linked in my it's linked in my channel banner, and I think in my about section. Usually I add the VODs to a playlist on my channel as well, so you can just scroll down on my main sort of channel homepage and see the Twitch VODs playlist, which literally just links to my VODs channel. So you can check those out, or you can just check out the VODs on Twitch. But I stream on Twitch. So yeah, I mean, maybe I need to advertise it more. I don't really know. It's been a little difficult, I guess, to get people to get viewers on Twitch. I've noticed. Which is kind of understandable, you know. I'm not like expecting to be a success early on, or even at all. Honestly, not really sure if I have that ability. But you know, I'm trying stuff. I'm trying to just have a good time here. Just do stuff that I find fun. I've been trying to loosen up a little bit about my stuff that I've been putting out, and try to just do stuff that I think would be fun rather than, I don't know, follow some sort of strict regime. Do I have any new neighbors? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, this is another day I wasn't really... Oh, I was gonna say I was, like, kind of, it was a weird day because, like, I did that stream, and if you noticed, if you watch that stream, you'll notice I talk about how I had, like, an ear problem. I did have an ear problem. And, basically, I get this thing, it's kind of gross, but it's like, it's a earwax issue that I get, which can be really bad, if my earwax, like, builds up too much, and I have to, like, regularly sort of deal with that, so I had to, like, clean my ears, like, really, excessively. But sometimes it's like I don't clear it out well enough, and then if I start to get dizzy, it's because I didn't do a good job. But yeah, so I was like worried about it even during the stream and after, because I felt a little dizzy after, but I think it was just because I did actually deal with it. But the thing was, I got off the stream and then I had this weird anxiety about it, I think, which just kept me up all night, because I was like, oh man, I don't know, did I get it? Did I deal with it? Like, I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep if I didn't. I'm gonna have a problem. I'm gonna have an issue sleeping. And sure enough, I had an issue sleeping. I couldn't fall asleep. My anxiety just started hitting me. I was like, shoot. Well, I can't deal with it right now because I don't trust myself. Like, if I mess with it too much, I don't want to. Like, it's bad. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't like mess with my ears too much. Because it's like the inner ear, you know, you don't want to mess with that very much. So I'm like, I have to wait until tomorrow when I'm like, you know, less exhausted and groggy, so I can like fully understand if if it is a problem or not. So I wake up this morning. Well, I probably got like no sleep this morning. I don't know what, like, I couldn't fall asleep. So I woke up. And I was just like, all right, well, this is a problem. I'm just going to take a day off. I'm going to take a sick day and, like, just kind of chill today and see how I feel. Because not only am I exhausted, but, like, if I do have to do something about it, like, it's going to be a whole thing. So, yeah, I just decided to sort of chill today. And, yeah, I just tried to sleep as best I could. Just get those hours of sleep that I needed to be feeling good. And, I am there now. So now that I took the day off and tried to just sleep it off. And, my ears feel still kind of weird, but, I definitely feel fine now, so... I definitely did resolve that problem. Yeah, just a weird issue that I have and nobody else does. Other people do, but I don't think it's that common. You know? Because, like, it's one of those things, if you don't, like, if you don't clean your ears a lot and this doesn't happen to you, like, you don't get this earwax problem, earwax buildup, like, you won't know what I'm talking about at all. You won't feel my pain. But it happens every few years, I've noticed. And I do try to, like, clean my ears, like, with cotton swabs or whatever every now and again. But I think that honestly just makes it worse most of the time. I don't know, it sucks. It's not a fun problem to have. anyways, I guess I'll just call it. Well, I should mail my letters. I have a bunch of stories about it, about how I found out about it. It wasn't until after college where I had this problem. I thought I had water trapped in my ear, but it turned out to not be that. It turned out that I got water in my ear, and it pushed a bunch of my earwax back into my like inner ear. It's gross. I don't know. Is it? I feel like earwax is like not the grossest thing. It's gross, but it's like not the grossest thing, you know? So I'm like, is this that gross to talk about? I don't know. Probably is, but yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, maybe I'll talk about it tomorrow if I remember. If I have time. I'll probably maybe chill. I don't know if there's much I have to do tomorrow. Maybe I'll try to play for like an hour or so, but I've been trying to like rush through the past few days because, just, you know, I've wanted to focus on other things. So that's why I haven't really been communicating that well. Man, you know, every time I think I might not have to record the day's session, I find something I need. Eventually we'll get to a point where I'll get a day where I get absolutely nothing towards the estimate of completion here. But apparently today is not that day. We now have a mammoth skull, entirely new. We've never had that before. We do have the skull of the plesiosaur. And amber is just the worst thing you can get. And they hate my house. So, out of everything that might possibly happen today, you can rest easy knowing that the one thing that definitely happened was that we got a mammoth skull. And other than that, probably nothing else will happen. I just kind of want to vibe. I just want to have one of those days, you know? One of those days where I can just chill for like 20 minutes. You know? But no, every single time it's like, oh, well, I should probably turn on the thing for that. I'll show you guys I got the mammoth skull. This actually might be the only update for today. I don't think I'll say anything else. Okay, never mind. Somehow I had donated the mammoth skull and not marked it off my list. Okay. I don't know if this is real, but Truffles says she's selling turnips under the table. This is very interesting. I'll buy 100 of them. Okay, well. Never mind. That would have been cool, though. I've been secretly befriending SABLE in secret, and nobody knew about it. Now we're best friends. She knows my name. Sis almost never remembers the names of any customers. Weird. Mabel, don't go running off at the mouth for once. Don't mind us. Please feel free to look around the shop. You guys thought I wasn't talking to her at all. But it turns out I was. We're best friends now. Thanks for dropping by. No problem. Look at that. We've done it. We've done it. Well. Today, it looks like today's the day we finally caught a guppy. It's one of the last 2 fish that we can actually catch in the month of June. This one was kind of rough because I could only really catch it during the daytime. Although we had a very, very large amount of time to catch it, so I wasn't that worried about it. Which just leaves one fish. It just leaves the large char. I mean, you know what? Let's press our luck. Let's press our luck and just go for a large char. See if it's just down here. You know? Maybe it's just down here. Maybe that's it. You know? It's not. But what if it had been? So as far as fish go, like I said, we only have one more for the month of June. The problem with the large char, though, is that if we don't catch it in the next few days, our next opportunity to catch it won't be until September, so we won't, you know, we kind of have to put that on the back burner, but we still have plenty of time. It appears, you know, March through June and then September through November. So, you know, it's not the biggest deal if we miss it in June. It's also, I mean, in addition to being, like, really rare, the problem is it only appears at the waterfall. It's, like, the only fish that appears only at the waterfall. Making it a really bizarre fish. But I'm glad we got the guppy at least. That was kind of, I mean, I wasn't worried about it. But I was, like, kind of I did want to cross it off the list, you know, because it's just, like, it's like the one fish that just wasn't popping up. And I'm like, it can't be that rare, right? It can't be this rare. But actually, I guess to just do a quick update, I think the last time I recorded was, I actually didn't record yesterday. I think it was the first day I didn't record, so not much of an update I have to give. There's probably going to be a lot more days in between stuff now that I can kind of relax and just collect things, and I'll let you know when something new is happening. But yeah, I mean that's kind of where we're at now. I'm still working on the perfect town. I'm trying my best to get that happening, but like I'm not sure if I have to do something a little bit more complex than what I'm doing. But I'm trying my best here to just plant as much shit as possible. But it's possible I'm planting too much shit, you know? Who knows? Maybe I should plant less shit. But either way, I'm happy to be able to relax for a few episodes, for a few days, I mean. Just chill. I've been building up my house a little bit. I don't really want to share it just yet. I think I'll share it later. 'Cause then it'll be kind of a cooler reveal. Maybe. I don't know. It's just something. Like, if I could do a big time gap thing, you know, that's kind of cool. Anyways, I'll just shut up. I gotta get back to just planting trees and doing nothing else. Alright, we're donating the guppy as well. So let's you know, you can read the text. Hoo hoo, hello little fishy, aren't we a tiny little fellow adorable? Why, I believe it stuck its tongue out at me. Who Rumph nevertheless will take care of the little blighter. I'll keep an eye on this mischief maker myself. What fun dialogue we got. It's my fucking stupid pop. I need to replace my pop filter. This thing keeps sliding off my mic and it's annoying me. Oh, look at this colorful chicken. Rhoda. Hello, has it become terribly hot out there? I can't bring myself to go outside, to be honest. Camping is just so childish. What am I expected to go play in the dirt? Ridiculous. Who likes that sort of thing? I'm awfully sorry to bore you with my complaining. My name's Rhoda. Charmed, I'm sure. Does she have a game to play? It's about time you showed up, Clucky. So far, I've spent my entire trip sitting alone in my tent. Can't expect a well-bred girl like myself to go out and get all dirty hiking or climbing or whatever it is you're supposed to do when you camp. So I was hoping you could entertain me by playing a little game with me, Clucky. How about it? Sure, I'll play a game. Being fairly new to this whole camping thing, I never really know what to do when I am camping. But I do know that I like playing games, Clucky. So I have 4 cards here. I have a jack, a queen, a king, and an ace. I'll give you 3 chances to pick out the ace. The first time you pick a card, you get to hang on to it. But if you don't get the ace the second time, you have to give back both cards before you pick again, Clucky. Oh, I see. If you get the ace, I'll give you a prize, but if you don't get the ace, you have to buy the prize from me. We're going to start now, so which card do you want? The first, second, or third? Oh man, let me think about this for a second, because there might be a trick to this. There's not, is there? So I got a 1 in 4 chance on the first pick. On the second pick, I have a 1 in 3 chance. And then on the third pick, I just have a 1 in 4 chance again. So technically, on the second try, I have the best chance of picking the card. So I will say third card. I picked the jack. Now I get to... Okay, yes. I'll pick the first card. Oh, no. No, God. I mean, I could repick the first and third card, right? I wonder if they would do that. Dang. Dang, dude. I would assume it would be stupid if they were to put it back in the exact same spots, right? Like if I pick the third card again, it's also gonna be the jack again. Like it's the possibility, but like I would assume that's not like how it works. You know, that's not like guaranteed to work like that. Why am I even up here? I don't even remember why I came this way. Oh no, I do remember why I came this way. Never mind.